Good evening and welcome to Reading to the 246. My name is Karen Wall, but you can call me Auntie Karen. Reading to the 246 is a space where children of all ages, including us adults, can learn facts about Barbados, islands across the region and the world. A special shout out to our viewers on Facebook and YouTube. I want to say thank you for joining us, but also don't forget to subscribe, tag, and share. This evening's episode is also brought to you with the kind compliments of the National Union of Public Works. They never told us that we were beautiful. They never told us that we were magical. In fact, they never told us that we were powerful. So let it not be just a month of celebrating Black history, but an entire lifetime of celebrating who we are and what we have achieved as a people, from Africa to the Caribbean to the Americas, through our inventions, our achievements, our stories, our music, and our prose. This brings me to this evening's creative. Please welcome Theresa the Songbird.
You so black. When you smile, the stars come out. You so black. When you born, the God come out. Black is not. Black when it's wrong and black when it's right. Black is pyramids and mathematics. Black is melanized in magic. Black is televised and in need of drastic black advancement. Black enhances, black with chances, black with privilege, black with pride, black on purpose on the black hand side, black and beautiful, black and blessed.
Welcome again, Theresa. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
Musical, lyrical, theatrical, alchemist, sprinkling magic on every microphone she touches. Theresa the Songbird is a supernatural wellspring of entertainment. The Chicago native who now calls Atlanta home, Theresa is a member of the Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated and a graduate of Milken University with a degree in music. Theresa the Songbird carries the honor of her poem, You So Black, having a viral impact after her appearance on the 2019 Trumpet Awards on Bounce TV, appearing on a Grammy-nominated album in 2020, as well as being requested to posthumously honor Earl DMX Simmons for the Bounce TV Black Music Honors in 2021.
It was Brenda, Letitia, Linda, Felicia, Dawn, LaShawn, Inez, and Alicia. Theresa, here to honor the preacher telling you the truth when it hurts, to reverence the reverend with the raw, righteous words. Listen, church, you ain't got to be perfect to be a service. You just got to be willing to do the work. So here comes the boom. God gonna use you while you going through. From the cradle to the grave, from belly to exit wound, blood and flesh, the Great Depression, till you manage to land that grand champ undisputed. See, the truth is, it's hard to be honest and pull no punches, all or nothing. Hustling come from being hungry, from turning nothing into something, from turning pain into poetry, from pouring out your heart on the track, holding absolutely nothing back. DMX was all of that.
She has also been appeared on the Facebook 2021 Black History Month installation. She has recently graced the LA Clippers Stadium and performed alongside the luminary talents of Jill Scott, MC Light, Jasmine Sullivan, Robert Glasper, and Bobby Brown. Amidst touring the globe, the Songbird has self-published her first book of poetry, Mass Matter Magic, available on Amazon. And the Songbird is proud to announce the release of her first children's book, You So Black, available everywhere books are sold via Simon and Schuster. Welcome again, Songbird. Now, when I first heard your poem a couple of years ago, I was like, this is so powerful. I was like, every little Black child needs to hear this. How important is it for creatives like yourself to use your platform to empower Black girls and Black boys?
For me, it is paramount. It is the most important thing. I would not be where I am as an artist if it was not for the creatives, the entertainers, the artists who volunteer their time to come into my school system and teach the Black children, to teach all the children about art. I was lucky enough in the third grade to be taught about opera. Some people came to my school and we all got to be a part of like a small version of Madame Butterfly. And that made all the difference in how I moved as an artist going forward. Every step of my path has always been one that is rooted in education, that allows me to come back and give my gifts back to young people. I find that often Black children, when we get into spaces, like I went to school to study music, right? So as a music major, a lot of the music that I studied was opera, was music in foreign languages. It wasn't really like the music that you're listening to on the radio. It was the highest of culture in that music. And a lot of times as Black people, we get into those sorts of environments and we feel very removed, or we don't feel worthy. We don't feel like we belong in that space. So it is important to give this gift when you can to young people, to remind them that we create the culture. We create the environment of high art. We are high art. And we should implore in our young people that they are high art and they belong in every environment, especially those where culture is being put on a pedestal, because what they're really doing is putting your history on a pedestal.
That is so, so true. When we come back after the break, we go right into story time with Theresa as she reads from her book, You So Black. Okay, over to you, Theresa.
Yes. I am Theresa the Songbird, the author of the book, You So Black, and I'll be reading for you today, You So Black by Theresa the Songbird, illustrated by London Ladd. You so black. You so black. When you smile, the stars come out. You so black. When you're born, the God come out. Black is not. Black when it's wrong. Black when it's right. Black is pyramids and mathematics. Black is melanized and magic. Black with privilege. Black with pride. Black on purpose on the black hand side. Black and beautiful. Black and blessed. Black and so much more. Black and nothing less. Black is brilliant. Black is strong. Black is resilient. Black is song. Black is infinite, like hip hop or space. Black is grace. Black is love. Black makes babies. Black babies grow up. Black is tough. Black is hard to do. Black is me. Black is you. Black is not something we get to choose, but it is something we get to cherish. It's something we get to wear with honor. I'm Black like my granddaddy and my great, great, great grandma. Black is lift every voice and sing. Black is letting your freedom ring and resound. Black is adjective, adverb, color, and noun. Black is crown. Black is clean. So, to the Black as all everlasting, to the Black and passing, and to every shade of Black in between. You so Black. You so Black. When you smile, the stars come out. You so Black. When you're born, the God comes out.
I love it. You so Black.
Yes.
That's it for story time. Now, please share with our readers. I know you have a book of poems, but do you have plans to write any other children's books?
Absolutely. I have definitely got the children's book, the young readers, the young adult reader bug. I am ecstatic to share more affirming poetry, words that make our children, as they read them, as they look at the pages, make our children feel loved, feel a sense of love and pride for their self, a love of the skin that they're in, a love of the superpower that comes along with being chosen to have this wonderful hue of brown laid upon your body.
I love the way to how your book is so relatable. When we started, we saw you on stage performing the poem. But then when you were reading the book, we saw a softer side to it. We saw the part where you're trying to reach young Black children. And I feel every time I hear the line, you so Black, the stars come out when you smile, I feel like smiling.
Yes.
Is that the reaction you get to, like, from the children to the stage? Is that the same reaction you get?
Well, it is initially at the beginning of the poem, especially when I am performing it without the book there. It's a little off-putting, a little, disconcerting, because most of the time when we hear the phrase "you so Black," it's coming as a negative connotation. And I enjoy watching people's faces go from to at the end. I enjoy that because that is the goal. Oftentimes when, being a person of color, Black is hard to do. Black is one of, you wake up and you go out into the world and this color is used against you as at every turn. This color is used to make you feel less than, to make you feel inferior. People want to take that word, want to take your Blackness and make it harmful to you. And our children feel that. We as adults, we learn how to navigate that for ourselves, but a lot of these children don't get that. And life gets hard. It seems like it's getting harder for them than it was for us in a lot of cases. So to have the power of this poem take back the bite out of "you so Black," so that when people hear "you so Black," you right, I'm so Black. I'm so Black that I am the stars, baby. I am God walking around on this planet Black. I am space Black. I am the dirt that makes the flowers grow Black. You better get into it. And I want that to be how our children feel about themselves whenever they hear somebody point at them and say, "you so Black."
Right. And the point you say "you so Black," we don't want it to be a negative. We want you to see it as a positive. And I
Exactly.
find one of the reasons why I love Yoruba is in the Caribbean, there is a connotation when another child tells another child that you're so black. They don't see it as something that they should embrace. They actually try to shy away from it. So I love, I'm telling you, I absolutely love this book. Now, you were also asked to honor the late rapper DMX with one of your spoken word pieces. What would you say to the little girl or little boy right now with aspirations to follow in your footsteps?
Um, I will say, be be a reader.
Mm.
You you have to know words to be able to use words. You have to know how many ways you can use words to be able to use words, to be able to learn all of the rules about how writing works and then learn how to break those rules. Be willing to be a student, be willing to learn about the other authors, the other poets that are around you that are paving the way for you. And then also be willing to tell your story. Don't be out here trying to tell somebody else's story. The life that you have experienced, the things that you have seen, the feelings that you have felt are so valid and so important. You are going to save someone else's life with your story. So write your story.
Hear that, readers? Write your story. Write, I'm going to repeat it. Write your story. How can our readers get in contact if you are secure a copy of your children's book?
The easiest way to do both is to follow me on Instagram. It's so easy to find, THA Songbird on Instagram. And once you follow me, there's a link right on my bio that will take you to where you can purchase the book. Or you can call your local library and ask them if they have it. And if they don't have it, ask them to order the book for you. Or you can support your local bookstore by asking your local bookstore if they have it. And if not, ask them to order it. And if they order enough of them, who knows, honey, maybe I might get me a flight to Barbados and I could do a book signing.
I can't wait. I can't wait for the
Yes.
book signing. I love that. Now, you've already said to our readers, write their story. Is there a little spoken word that you want to say? Put in there for us, something that will help to something a little bit original that we can hear.
I can give you a little tidbit. This poem, this is a small piece of a poem I have called Black Girl Magic, because we be doing a lot. Black women always have to save the world. We always have to save the world, and somehow we also have to cheerlead ourselves through that. So I wrote this poem to be our cheerleader. Black girl, you are awesome. You are special. You are helpful. You try harder. You push yourself farther than even you thought you could go. You stay in it when your anxiety is crippling and frightening and totally out of control, because you already know this world don't stop turning when there's tears burning in a Black girl's eyes, or blood trickling from a Black girl's thighs, or a baby hanging off a Black girl's chest, or when we've endured all we could and more at the end of stage 4 and you don't have no more hair or no more chest or no more decidedly identifiably female features left. You are still the kind that cares less what the careless of character characterizes qualified. They can't quantify your metaphysics. They can't comprehend your digits, but they keep counting on you to do what you do so well, excel, when they keep putting us at an obvious disadvantage. Somehow we managed to keep on winning. Must be because we phenomenal Black women. We've been here since the beginning. We are the origins of divas and prima donnas. We are the Madonna, the Ma'at, the Makita, the mitochondria Eve, Eve, the healer. I'm talking about a Henrietta Lacks kind of black. We got DNA, the most dynamic doctors can't crack. We so magic. We so fantastic that those who can't have it and be it would be inclined to try to beat it and be even more malign when we remain undefeated out here dodging demons like Neo in the Matrix. By the way, did you know that the Matrix is a movie that a black woman wrote and created? We are amazing, and they hate it because they can't take it, how we solve it, how we evolve it just by being involved in it. And we got the unmitigated gall of it to be out here being all of it with all your most high melanin Merlin swirling, with all your roots watching and follicle curling. Girlfriend, your cocoa glow go so. What else are they supposed to do but envy you with all that black girl magic?
I am literally speechless. That just give me cold bumps. Black girl magic.
Yes.
And if that's the little piece, and that gave me all of that. Readers, you have to log on to Theresa the Songbird. Now, readers, again, I hope you have been paying attention. Today's question goes, complete the phrase. You so black when you born. You have to complete the phrase. You so black when you born. Now you can share your answers in the chat across all of our platforms, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. When we come back, it's time for a Bajan mashup. Are you ready, Theresa?
I think so. I think so.
Okay, your first question. Share the name of a musical instrument that you played, and if you have it at hand, can we get a sample?
I play the tiniest, when I say the tiniest bit of piano, like chopsticks. Bloom, 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 bloom. Barely play the chopsticks. So I'm not gonna make you guys listen to that. But I went to school as a musician, and I went to school to study music, and my instrument was voice. So that is the instrument that I play, is voice.
Yeah, and trust me, that is the instrument of choice this evening. The person who inspired you to follow your magic.
Oh, it would definitely have to be my mom. My mom is amazing. That's the the biggest word I can use for her. My mom was valedictorian of her high school class, graduated from college early with a degree in math, then went on to work in computers in corporate America. But my mom has always had this abundant confidence in herself. And that confidence has bled over into me and my sisters. And she has always just told us that as long as we are serving God, you can do whatever you want to do. God is on your side. He has put this down in you. You are covered and you can go because you are covered. So I've always just believed. My mama told me that Jesus got my back, and I believe her.
Yep. Amen to that. A Bajan saying or dish that you have heard or tried that made you want to take a trip to Barbados, not just to sing but to take a trip to Barbados.
Okay, now I don't want to be wrong in this, right? But there's this thing called like a popover. Is that right? It's like a fried dumpling almost. I can't even remember the last place I got it from.
Does it have any bits? Does it have any fish cake? Does it have any fish?
No, when I had it, it was like a fried dough, and then they put like a chickpea curry on top. I have like that and a good old patty. Ain't never hurt nobody.
Patties.
Yes.
Patties.
Patties all day.
Beef patty, chicken patty, So, okay, so that means that when we get you over, we have to find you a nice bakery and get you some chicken patties and beef patties.
Oh, well, you know, I'm a vegetarian. Don't tell
Oh,
nobody.
we have chickpea patties as well too,
Yes.
and actually a very nice health shop that I can take you to try out those little vegetarian patties, some vegetarian bread. I got you covered, man. I
Yes,
got you
that's what I need
covered.
in life.
Good. A connection that you have to Barbados or the Caribbean that is unique.
I've had an opportunity to travel to the Caribbean, and outside of, you know, today is Super Bowl Sunday in the States. So Rihanna is gonna be on my TV in a couple minutes. That's my biggest connection, that I'm gonna be watching Rihanna. Oh, nah.
What's my name?
What's your name? You understand? I'm excited. I'm finna go put on some gym shoes so I can go dance around watching her at the Super Bowl halftime show.
You and I both. You and I both. Good. A little known fact that makes Atlanta extra special to you.
Oh, it's so black in Atlanta. A lot of people don't get to see all of the pieces of the United States. And I've gotten to travel through a lot of the states. I went to a very private white college, like a small college. Even in high school, I was a minority in high school. So being able to live in a city that is so black, with so many black entrepreneurs. Our mayor is black. You know, T.I. lives here. You got Jermaine Dupri. There's so much black business happening in Atlanta, Georgia. And I think that is the best thing about this city.
Well, that's it for our Bajan mashup. We have to get Theresa some vegetarian patties.
Yes.
Yeah. When we come back, it's time for Simon Says. On our previous show, Simon Says went for over the boardwalk, my eyes can see, of rum, molasses, and special spirits my red bit walls once held and cotton. I repeat it for you. For over the boardwalks, my eyes can see, of rum, molasses, and special spirits my red brick walls once held and cotton. And we were talking about the old spirit bond. And if you're not sure what I'm talking about, right in the heart of Bridgetown, right just below our Parliament building, that is where all of the rum, the slaves would have been offloaded there. The rum would have been brought in there or shipped out from Barbados there. So that is an integral part of our Barbadian history. Now, this week, Simon Says go to unmarked graves in an unconsecrated plantation cemetery, for there you will find the old me. I'll read it again for you. Simon says this week goes to unmarked graves in an unconsecrated plantation cemetery, for there you will find the old me. Who, what, or where am I? So children, think about it. Slavery, unmarked graves, unconsecrated plantation cemetery, for there you will find the old me. Who, what, or where am I? Remember, children and parents, to like, comment, and share on our Reading to the 246 Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube pages. Special thank you to you, Theresa, the Songbird, for agreeing to be part of the Reading to the 246 family. You can find her on Instagram at Theresa at the Songbird, on Twitter at Theresa the Bird, and also on Linktree /the Songbird. And she has her own website as well, www.thasongbird.com. Theresa the Songbird. Anything before we finally wrap up?
I just want to say thank you again so much for having me. I'll be waiting for my vegetarian patties when I come down there to do the book signing. And to my young people, to the parents, to all the eyes watching right now, you are awesome. You are special. You are loved. You are love. You are an abundant creature, and you are perfectly and wonderfully made. Thank you for being you.
Thank you so much for joining us. Finally, I hope everyone had an enjoyable weekend. Big congrats to my school, St. Stephen's Primary School, for winning the boys title during their zone meet. And a massive congratulations to the team from Joseph Room for capturing the girls and boys title. Special congratulations to our readers who took part last week and those who will be participating this week. We will be locked in and giving our support. Also, the happiest of birthdays to my principal at St. Stephen's, Miss Pamela Eiffel. We are hoping that she had a great weekend. And if you didn't know, and if you don't know, our very own, the Honorable Robin Rihanna Fenty is getting ready to make even more history by performing shortly at the halftime show of the Super Bowl. Again, a quick reminder about accomplishing your reading goals. Let's see how we can make it a family affair. A book a day keeps the brain fog away. Finally, Reading to the 246 wants to remind you, reading takes you where your imagination can't. Until next time, bye. Have a great evening.